I'm going to show you how to get started on our next project. So our next project, we're only going to be using original sources of music to create. Before, you used loops. There's nothing wrong with using loops, but you didn't make them. Some other guy made them, like some studio in LA. So we're going to make something that's entirely just you. So when you follow my directions, it'll be really easy. I'm making these video tutorials to make sure that you know exactly what to do and can refer to them when you are creating your project. Okay, so we're in Soundtrap and we're going to start up a new studio file. When you do it, you'll probably get it from Google Classroom or something. All right, let's do it. Let me just pull my thing back up over here. Okay, so we're in a new project here and we're going to start a music project. Great, so this is where we are. Make sure you title this just for now, next project. My name's Mr. G, so put my name in there. That's what we'll do, something like that. Doesn't have to be exactly that, but make sure you know what when you refer to it, it's not just untitled project. Okay, so we're gonna make drums, just drums right now. So we're gonna use the Patterns Beatmaker to make drums. There's a couple ways you can open the Patterns Beatmaker, but the easiest way by far is to just mouse over the middle of it and click it, and boom, it shows up. Let me minimize this. So one issue I see a lot of things happen for some reason. It doesn't happen for me, but it happens for a lot of people, is this cycle will be on, which is this purple bar up here, and it'll be only on the first bar, and then so everything after the first bar down here is grayed out. The only thing you need to do to make this not grayed out is go up to the top right here and click on this cycle button. Click that, it grays out, it turns off, and now every single thing is ready to go. So if you're having that issue, just do that. Just click this button right up here. Boom. Okay, so we're going to use this. Each of these will create a sound, and we're going to use this to make a very, very simple drum beat. So we have a kick drum, a snare drum, and a hi-hat. Here's a kick drum. Here is the snare drum. Oh, this one. Here's the hi-hat. There's the sounds. So, oh, it's already playing here. That's not good. All right, back to normal. All right, so this is what the pattern you're going to do is 1, here, 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 kick, snare, hats, every other one. And it should sound something like this. There we go. Okay, so I could just loop this, and you see it in the Patterns Beatmaker here. Minimize this. It will fill in, right? You could do that, but the problem with that is that it only gives us one bar to make, only one bar we can make changes in. So if I click in here, you see the data goes up in my red region up there. And then not only just that, but every single loop, it also repeats itself over there. I don't want that. I want a little bit more room to work with. So I'm going to copy and paste this one bar 4 times. So I now have 4 bars to work with. So to do that, you click your region, right click it, or 2-finger click it on Chromebook with a trackpad. And you hit copy. And then be careful of this, wherever your playhead is, that's where it's going to paste to. So like I want to paste it right here. But if I put it in the wrong place, like over here, it would paste right over there. Don't want to do that. Make sure your playhead is exactly at the beginning of where you want that region to be. Okay, so now we should be here. We should have 4 regions of the exact same thing happening, sounding like this. All right. I know it doesn't sound that good yet, it's a little bit boring, but we're going to change that in a little bit. But first what we need to do is, we have the same problem as we had before with the loops, where if I looped something, it would just loop over what I already copied pasted, and it doesn't matter where I start, it happens again and again. So I need to combine these regions into one region, and then I can loop that larger region and copy that, and that way I'll have more room to work. So how to do that If I click and drag, I'll make a box. Whatever's in this box, see how that works? It will be selected simultaneously at the same time. So I can select all 4 at once. An alternative way to do this is to hold down Shift and click each one. Now if I don't hold down Shift, it'll switch between the 4. If I hold down Shift, it will select all 4 and remember your last selection. Or alternatively, kind of like an RTS game if you know what I'm talking about, you can just go like that. So from here, I want to combine them. So I right click or 2-finger click on trackpad, and you want to select merge regions. Merge means they combine, so bang. They are all together now. It sounds exactly the same as before, but now it's one big region. So I'm going to minimize, I'm going to zoom out here, not that far. Not that. There we go. Now when I loop, they loop in these larger region sections. I want to loop it out to the end of the 16th bar, which is at the beginning of the 17th bar. So like right between that line, 16, you go end of the 16th bar to the beginning of the 17th bar, but don't go past. So now we have 16 bars of drums. Okay, so we have our 16 bars of drums. They're ready to go. They sound exactly the same as before, but they are a little boring. Really, really boring. But I mean, it's not the worst thing. But here's what we're gonna do to spice it up a little bit. So I want to go back to the Patterns Beatmaker view. How to do that? You go to your track header, which is this thing right over here. Next to the name, there's this button. It doesn't look like a button, but it is a button. It's the Show Instrument button. If you click that, it'll show you your instrument. And this initially just shows you your instrument, so you can click these. Or you can use your keyboard to play, which is actually kind of fun. You can play like that if you want. That's another way to make drums, but we're not doing that today. We're using Patterns Beatmaker. So again, you go, if you're here, you go to the button here, right next to the name. You go up here to your instrument view. That's your instrument. Here's patterns. Patterns is what our Patterns Beatmaker is. So what we're gonna do to spice it up a little bit is we're just gonna add some kicks and some hi-hats. Don't add snares for now unless you really know what you're doing. Experiment with it if you'd like, but in the end product, I'd like the snare to just be on like the places we already put it. So I'm gonna minimize this and just, click some stuff in, and do it all the way to the 4th bar. So do there, do that, some more hi-hats, and then more hi-hats, then the 4th bar here. All right, so as you can see up here, that information got copied. And so let's check out what it sounds like now. Okay, sorry, I take a break there. It's nighttime now. Let's see how it sounds now that I've spiced up the beat. Okay, so now it's way more interesting. So again, whatever you put in at these first 4 bars, or wherever you stop your region, that will be copied in every loop. That's why we made 4 bars as opposed to 1, because I wanted it to be different every 4 bars, not different every 1 bar. That would have been too repetitive. So now we have a decent drum work to deal with here that we can make a real song out of, but we still can do a little bit more. So let's just talk about that that real quick before we finish up. First is the tempo. The tempo is how fast or slow a song is. So the tempo you can find by this number right down here. If you mouse over, it says tempo right down there, edit tempo. So you just click it, and you can go up or down by clicking this, or you can go in here and change the tempo. I'm going to change the tempo to 88. That's a good hip hop tempo, a good like beat making tempo. So check out what it sounds like at 88. Okay, and we can do it faster. 140, the higher the number, the faster it is. And it'll give you a metronome and tell you how fast it is, like before you start the project. So let's check it out at 140. That's where most, 140 is where most dance music is. I doubt it'll sound very good with this specific pattern though. It's too much going on. I mean, you can do something with it, but also if you click this at this button, this purple button here, at whatever tempo, say like I don't know the number of the tempo I want, but I know how fast or slow I want it. I want it like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then see how that number's changing. So you can just tap in the tempo with your mouse or your trackpad, and it'll give you tempo like that. That's 105. Cool. So that's not it. There's one more thing I need to let you know about. Okay, so the last thing you need to know is that we've all been using the vanilla kit. That's the sound that we're using. That's why it's called vanilla here. We can change that sound by going back into our instrument button here, show instrument. So it doesn't matter where we are here. Right here is the sound we're using. So all of these different kits are different sounds we can use. So I like the Vermont kit. So you just click it, and then if you play down here, now it's a whole new sound. I'll check out some other sounds. Dist curve I like a lot. And just feel free to mess with these different sounds. So kits sound like real drum kits. Like that sounds like a real drum kit. Machines are like the kind of drums you'd hear in electronic or hip hop music. And then processed is real drum kits that are like put in a place where they are still recorded live, but they're not any longer sounding like they were played live. So if I use the low funk hard kit, I double click that, and now all my sounds are that kit. And so feel free to just mess around with whatever sound you want until you find the sound you like, the tempo you like, the pattern you like. You don't necessarily need to go 4 bars. You can go 2 bars. You can go 8 bars. But keep it a multiple of 2 or 4. All right. That's all I got for you today. That's just the drums. I'll make another video soon about how to add to this. Okay, guys. Hopefully everything's going well with you, and I will see you next time. Bye.